Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn how to implement conditional logic in PySpark using Databricks. We will working with here Global Superstore table and creating new column based on multiple conditions, just like a case statement in SQL. So in this video, I will show you how to use expr function with case statement, how to store case logic in variable, how to use selectExpr function, how to use PySpark native when function, and finally how to apply conditional calculation. So before going to start, I request you viewer to please subscribe the channel and like this video if you find this video helpful to you. Now let's get started. Now let us first read dataset from Databricks. So let me use here df as a data frame from spark.read dot from the table, and our dataset available in YT demo catalog, and in this catalog we have a schema data, and our table name is Global Superstore. Okay, and let me also use here df dot display function to preview of this dataset structure. So let me execute and see the here dataset. So here we are loading dataset into data frame called df and use here display function to preview of dataset. Let us notice here column order id, ship mode, customer id, customer name, segment, country. We have these column. Okay, and we have also profit, sales, quantity, discount column. Okay, now let us create a new column called profit bucket, and in this profit bucket we want to classify our profit column into category. We want to categorize profit into, if profit is less than 0 then loss, if profit between 0 to 100 then we want here low profit, if profit between 100 to 1 to 500 then we want here category medium profit, otherwise we want here high profit. So we are using here expr function which allow us to use here case statement inside our data frame API. Okay, so let me use here. So first let me import this expert function. So from PySpark .sql function, let me import here expert function. So let me execute this. Successfully executed. We only importing here expert function. Okay, so let me write here code. Our data frame variable here is df which store global superstore dataset. Okay, so let me use here df dot with column which create here new column called profit bucket. So let me write here profit bucket new column name and use here comma. In second argument we using here expert function. Okay, so in this expert function we can use here case statement, like if you know SQL then this is good for you and understand quickly. So case when first condition is when profit is less than 0, then we want here loss category. Okay, and let me use here backward slash for readability purpose in new line. Okay, so again if profit between 0 to 0 and we need to use here 100, then we want here low profit. Okay, and again use here backward slash. Okay, and let me intend it when profit between 101 to we need to use here and 500, then we want here medium profit. Let me use here backward slash. Okay, and we can now use here else in high profit. Let me use here tab to auto complete and this one. Okay, and then use here end of the case statement. We also need to use here backward slash if we use here in new line. So let me write this in caps letter. Okay, and let me also use here display function to preview of result. Okay, so let me run this, and we successfully created here profit bucket column. If we go to end of this data frame, you can see here low profit if less than or between profit between 0 to 100, loss if negative less than 0, and medium if profit between 101 to 500. Okay, so you can see a category of profit. Okay, so let me explain this code again. We use here with column to create new column, and expr function, this function expr function allow us to pass SQL syntax case statement inside our data frame API, and case statement evaluate condition. If any condition is matched, if first condition is matched, then this is true, then other statement is not evaluated. Okay, and as soon as condition is matched, any condition match, that return that value. Okay, if this condition is matched, then return this value. If none of these three conditions is matched, then this condition is returning value. Okay, so using this expr function, we can use here case statement inside our data frame API. Okay, now let us suppose writing code inside data frame API sometime become variable. So let me use this case statement inside variable. So let me quickly write this variable case statement inside variable. So we use here variable v underscore SQL underscore string. We use here same condition. Okay, and let me run this. And we can also use select statement to use expr function. So let me use here select statement this time, and inside this select statement we can select desired column name. So let me suppose we want to use here order ID, comma, customer name, comma, let me suppose we want to also use here ship mode. Okay, comma, and then we can use here, let me also use here profit column to check our condition, and then we use here expr function, and let me use this variable. Okay, so expr, and using this we using here, and let me give here alias name as a profit bucket. Okay, and let me use here display function to see the result, and let me execute. So in this way we also create here new column profit bucket category. Okay, you can see here if profit is in between 100 0 to 100, then low profit, and 100 to 1 to 500, then medium profit, and so on. You can see here same result. Okay, it's give same result but using select statement, which easier to read. Okay, now let's move on to another example using selectExpr function. PySpark also provides shortcut method to use expr function using selectExpr function. So let me use here in text. First let me write here using select e caps expr function. Okay, so let me highlight this. Okay, and let me use here same data frame tf, and this time let me use here select expert function, and in this function inside you can write here same column name. So let me tap this to auto complete some column name. Okay, profit edge. So inside this we can use here variable our case statement, or simply write here same case statement. So let me copy this case statement. Okay, copy this and paste here to save time. Okay, and let me write here in quote. Okay, so we need to use here backward slash. Okay, and right here, and after and we need to use here inside this edge profit bucket. Okay, and let me also display this result. Let me run this. So we successfully use here select expr function. Okay, and here it's return same result. Okay, and if you're comfortable to writing SQL directly inside select expr function, this is a very convenient way to use select expr function. Okay, now let's move on to another method called native PySpark when function. So let's do same logic using pure PySpark function. So let me write here first text using native PySpark when function. Also highlight this. Okay, and let me first import this function from PySpark.sql. dot function. Let me import when. Let me execute. Okay, and now let me create here same column using with column to create new column. Okay, right here column name profit bucket. Okay, comma, go to here second line for clarity purpose. When df dot profit is less than 0, then we want to categorize as a loss. If this condition is not matched, then we can use here chaining condition and evaluate to next condition here. When df, let me write here, if df dot profit is greater than equal to 0, and we need to use here, let me enclose in this bracket, and let me write here df dot profit is now less than equal to 100, and also enclose this in bracket. If both condition greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 100, then write here argument as a low profit. Okay, now let's go to second line and apply here another condition. If, let me tab to autocomplete, if profit is equal to greater than equal to 101 to less than 500, then medium profit. And now let me also use here else condition, or we can use here otherwise high profit. Okay, let me also enclose with single quote, and let me use here display function to preview of result. Let me execute. We need to correct this column name again. Execute this, and you can see here we can successfully created here new column using when condition. This work like a if condition. First argument condition, second argument as a value. You can chain multiple condition using dot and use here otherwise to handle the final catch if all condition is false. Okay, so you can see here we successfully created a new column. This approach is very common in production data engineering pipeline. Okay, now let us move on to some practical scenario. Let us suppose we want to calculate new column called discount amount based on segment. Okay, so if consumer, then we want to discount amount 5%. If corporate segment, then we want here discount of sales of 10%. Home office, we want 8% of sales, otherwise 0%. So let me write here quickly code to save time. So here is the code. Let me explain this code. We use here same data frame df with column to create new column, and we give here column name discount amount, and we use here expr function, and we can also use here 3 quote to write here in multiple line code. Okay, so we use here case statement. When segment equal to consumer, then we discounted sales amount with 5%. We can write here 5% with 0.05, and for corporate 10%. For home office we want here 0.08, means 8%, else 0. So we use here case statement to calculate new column. We use here case statement to create here conditional calculation. Okay, so let me run this and let's see a result. We successfully here created discount amount column. This is conditional calculation using case statement. Okay, so in this video we covered expr function, storing SQL logic inside variable using selectExpr function, and also we use here native when or otherwise function. Applying this condition logic for real business calculation, both SQL style and PySpark native approach are used widely. So if you are coming with the SQL, you can use here expr function or selectExpr function, and if you are preferred PySpark function, then you can go with when or otherwise, when and otherwise function. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and if you have any question, feel free to ask using comment box. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.